Kgotsong, dumelang, sanbon, molweni. My name is Sigwetlane Pamodi. I am I'm APC's Africa Regional Coordinator, and I have been blessed with the opportunity to address you all and welcome you to day 2, which is also the final day of FIFA Africa 17, which is the 4th edition of this really vibrant, open community of people coming together from all parts of the continent and beyond to really engage and grapple with what it is that we would like to see in terms of policy, in terms of infrastructure and access, and also in terms of how we participate and engage with one another online, because this is a new public. It is a fast developing public, a commons, a real space where rights are enjoyed as well as violated, and it is part of our world. So just to run through the program for the remainder of the day, or at least the first third of the day, we will be having our lightning talks presently once we have just done this run through. And those lightning talks will be happening in this main hall in Breakaway 1, which is just down the, just outside and down the pathway. Breakaway 2, which is in the same direction, as well as Breakaway 3, which is this room over here to the left as you come out. They will be respectively Sex and Sexuality Online in Africa, which will be presented by Koliwe Majama. We will then have and that will be in this room, the main hall. We will then have in Breakaway 1, Free Wi-Fi in Africa, Philanthropic Technology or Cynical Marketing Ploy, which will be presented by Gibran Freitas. In Breakaway 2, we will be having a session, or rather a lightning talk on improving privacy and security of journalists and activists in DRC, which will be presented by Narcisse Mbunzama. And then in Breakaway 3, which is in this room once again, we will have Access Now and Defenders delivering a digital security clinic where you can bring all of your issues and you can brainstorm and support one another through that, as facilitated by Access Now and Defenders. We will then, following those lightning talks, be having, again, in breakaway sessions, a session on women's safety online, which will see Emila Gandhi from Facebook, Françoise Mukuku, and see Jeunesse Saver from DR Congo. We will also have Irene Kiwia of Tanzania Women of Achievement, as well as Twasima Patricia delivering this workshop. In Breakaway 1, we will have a session that will be run by Small Media, our partners in this event, on how to increase UPR submissions on internet freedom in Africa. They present a really interesting batch of tools and support frameworks that we might want to all tap into for those of us who do policy advocacy work on the continent and internationally. We will then have, in Breakaway 2, a session on innovation and security and conflict, which will be moderated by Nicole Stremlau from the University of Johannesburg and the University of Oxford, and that will be that'll have panelists Fatma Ahmed, Abdullah Muhammad, as well as Abdirahman Umar Osman from Benadir, Ormuz, and Somalia, respectively. And then lastly, in Breakaway 3, again, we will have a digital security clinic from Access Now. So again, we really encourage you all to take all of your tech issues, take all of your digital security issues to our friends at Access Now, who will give you that support. And then, then we will have our tea break, which will be followed by a really wonderful and annual, an important annual launch of an important advocacy tool and research tool, which is produced by by CIPESA, which is the State of Internet Freedom in Africa report. We'll be looking at the 2017 report, what has been happening over the last year, the major issues around internet freedom on the continent, particularly in Southern and Eastern Africa. We hope that you will all be here for that and engage and interact with our partner CIPESA on that. So without, some quick housekeeping things and reminders. Just outside, if you have any questions on where to go, what's happening next if you don't have a program, remember to either look on the program online on the Eventbrite page or see our reception team right out front here who will be able to guide you along. Towards your right, we have RTK as well as Access Now there. The Right to Know campaign is a really powerful and important social movement that's in South Africa that's organized around ensuring access to information that is accessible to all without any constraints, as well as engaging around privacy, surveillance, and the ability of media workers to do their jobs without fear or favor. We have Media Monitoring Africa, also from South Africa, but who do work across the continent. They are presenting their tools, Shikamoto, which is a wireless mesh network, which is already online, and you can find out more about that, as well as their batch of various tools that journalists and civics and state parties alike can use in terms of understanding what is happening with media in those in various countries and who is being reported on, how, and so forth. But without further ado, let me release you all to your breakaway sessions, for we are running a little behind schedule. So we will have our lightning talks right now, which we are all invited to just participate in the main hall, in the breakaway 1, 2, and 3 rooms. And then from there, you'll remember to check your programs and follow the times there. So have a fantastic day today, and we very much look forward to seeing you again in the main hall after the tea break, bang on time, for the State of Internet Freedom in Africa Report 2017. Thank you.